Hi, my name is Supasang Sirotivasu. I'm a student of Taksa program, Master degree of Business Innovation, Thammasat University. Today I'm here to present gender meaning of beauty tech across the customer journey on behalf of Professor Thirasak Kanchanapong. If we are looking into the skincare counter brand in Thailand this day, we can see one of the devices that are available on many of the counter brands. It is the facial skin analyzer. This device has become the new way that beauty advisor can give service to customer. It creates the new experience when customer come to visit the counter. In definition, it is part of the service innovation in skincare retail industry. This device become a major touch point when customer come to visit the counter, and that means it can affect the customer journey. The customer journey stages that we are using in this research is consists of reach, act, convert, and engage. And also that many studies have shown the difference after the perception between men and women towards the skincare. That comes to our research proposition. In any stages of customer journey, female and male customer tend to interpret the facial skin analyzer differently. For the methodology that we are using in this study is qualitative study, which is conducted in Bangkok Central World Department Store. We're using the sample of 16 persons, which are 8 men and 8 women, also additional with one beauty advisor, which play a role as observer, collecting data by semi-structured interview, and applying a staff meeting notes for data triangulation. The key finding from the study is based on the customer journey stage. In reach stage, we find that the facial skin analyzer create an attraction to women, but as a reassurance problem for men. It means when women customers see the analyzer device, they're having some question about the effectiveness, but still they're wanting to try it out. But in contrast, for men, they are having a lot of concern towards the analyzer the device, such as is the technological reliable? Is it free? Or is this a tool for the beauty advisor to uplift the sales? And in the X stage, women are actively wanting to find more information about this skin analyzer, while the men customer are still having a lot of concerning and having some kind of the passive evaluation in their mind that whether the analyzer is really reliable or not, but they are seeming not to be like looking for the further information about the analyzer. In convert stage, women are likely to purchase the product according to the result that come from the facial analyzer. But for the men, they are wanting to look up for the further options that are available. They are looking for the further of the promotional that are more valuable for them to purchase in the future. So women are intent to make a purchasing decision right there on the touch point. But for the men, they are wanting to keep up all the results and then wanting to gather all the information about the product first before making the purchasing decision. And for the engaged stage, most of the women are wanting to come back and revisit for the skin check. But whether the skin is going to be negative or positive outcome or not, but for the men, they also want to revisit, but they have some of the condition that they are going to revisit if they feel like their skin is become improved after they're using the product that are recommend from the first time that they're doing the analysis. So if the skin like that they are feeling like it's become like not improvement at all, so they don't want to come back and revisit again. And from this finding, we are coming up with a practical implication. First is the pre-communication media. As we are aware that both men and women are having a question concerning about the skin analyzer. So it's going to be better if the counter brand can provide the material that's showing the clear information about the feature of the device. And next is the Taylor staff script. as women and men are having a different perspective towards the skin analyzer. So when beauty advisor doing the servicing, they should have the different script that persuade both of the customer to interest into the service. Such as for women that can come up with more personal and skin issue discovery, and for the men that could be like bring up more practical and evidence-based result. And after finish the service, the brand should have like the post-service communication tools for customer that they can look up to the result later, and also like they can use that tools to finding more information later if they want to. And for the sales conversion, if is it a woman customer, the beauty advisor could suggest all of the possible routine that they may need from the result of the skin analyzer. But if it is a men customer, the beauty advisor should start with adding one item first and then have the additional of the sampling for them to try out. And after their visit, in terms of the follow-up method, the beauty advisor needs to come up with some kind of the welcoming message for both men and women customer to remind them that it's time for them that they can come back. So whether they are satisfied with their skin condition right there or not, they are welcoming to come back and doing the skin check again. And most of the sample group are sharing that they're wanting to invite their friend to come and doing the skin check. So to make the customer feel more comfortable to invite the other person, and also to make the beauty advisor feel more confident to invite customer to come back as well. So that's why they should have like the referral program. So the beauty advisor that can know how to persuade customer to bring their friend back in the store. And from this research, there are some limitations that we are recommend for the further study to conduct on. The first one is about the size of the sample and the sample area. As the research is only conduct for the 16 of the sample size, and the sample area location is only in Thailand, the centralized. So we are recommend that maybe in the other part of the Thailand, that maybe have the different behavior, or also in the larger group that can like maybe reflect more of the behavior differently. So we are recommend that to study on the further of the bigger size of the sample and the further area of the Thailand. And also for the data collection environment, as the interview conduct on site, that means there are many noises from the department store that can interrupt the interviews to give the direct answer. So the further study is suggested that maybe you can add like the some survey to collect more of the data. And also for the demographic dimension, as we start to focus on the gender only. So there are the differentiate in terms of the aging as well. So in the next study, could be study more on the aging side to see whether the age would affect the customer behavior towards the beauty tech or the skincare analyzer or not. And also with the behavioral dimension, customer purchasing behavior can show different perspective towards the skin analyzer as well. For example, between the group that constant purchase the counter brand and the group that are not. And lastly, the further study should compare facial skin analyzer with the other beauty technology, such as virtual try-on AI chatbot, to clarify whether the effects found here is specific from the diagnosis, visualization, or the technology mediated. So thank you for all your attention today. I hope this study is beneficial broadly to those who want to improve their customer experience based on the channel with the beauty tech. Thank you.